did you find out I'm the father of Elizabeth's baby?
You knew. How could you do this to my brother? You know, I actually thought there was a chance that Elizabeth had lied to you, too. I told myself, okay, maybe he had a moment of weakness, and maybe Elizabeth felt justified because Lucky and Maxie were sleeping together, which is a total crock because Lucky was practically fed pills. Elizabeth is just a selfish bitch if she thinks using
Lulu,
this...
stop, come on.
What, are you gonna defend the lying hypocrite who made my brother crawl to get back with her?
No, Lucky cheated on Elizabeth for months. And when she tried to leave Lucky, he threw her to the floor. You know that? And a couple weeks after that, he tried to frame me for drug possession and nearly shot Elizabeth.
Okay, yeah, Lucky was on drugs.
And what, that excuses everything he did? We don't have choices? I mean, if I chose to swallow a handful of pills right now and throw you on the ground and fire a gun at your head, that's okay?
Are you trying to say that Lucky deserves this because he changed his life for that baby?
You're right, he did change his life. But he wouldn't go into rehab for Elizabeth or for Cam. How do you think that made her feel? So now all of a sudden he changes his life for this kid who he thinks is his, and how is Elizabeth supposed to tell him that the baby is mine at this point?
But you're not doing Lucky any favors by not telling him the truth.
I'm trying to do what's right for my child.
Have you known all along that the baby is yours?
No, Elizabeth told me when we were trapped in the elevator after the metro lobby exploded.
So Elizabeth has been lying to you for months about your own child.
Other people told me Lucky was the father, and Elizabeth let me believe it.
So now who's making excuses?
I'm not. She lied. But don't you think that she knows that this is going to destroy everybody that she loves?
Elizabeth does not love Lucky.
You sure about that?
You don't lie to the people that you love.
You did.
Wow. Screw you. You are supposed to be so honest, but you're as big a liar as Elizabeth.
You don't even know me, Lulu. If you did, you would know that I'd want to be honest about this, but this is a difficult situation. There are a lot of people involved. If I tell the truth, I hurt Sam, I hurt Lucky, I hurt Elizabeth, and most of all, I hurt my own child. How is that right?
I'm sorry that I snapped at you.
It's okay, it's a lot to deal with.
Jason, I thought you were better than this. Sleeping with a married woman, and yeah, okay, Lucky was on drugs and he was cheating with Maxie, and I don't think it excuses Elizabeth, but it explains a lot. But what about you? Why'd you do it? And how long were you and Elizabeth sneaking behind Lucky's back? And don't act like this is none of my business, because you got my sister-in-law pregnant, and my family crisis overrides your right to privacy.
Right. Sam slept with Rick Lansing the night of the blackout.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, well, I saw them together. Came back here. Elizabeth showed up because she saw Maxie and Lucky together.
Okay, so this was payback.
No, it wasn't. Elizabeth and I have been friends for a long time, and, you know, things just happened.
Okay, was it just one night?
Well, does that make it more acceptable?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it does, because I think you should have told Sam and Lucky right when it happened.
I did tell Sam, actually. And Elizabeth went to the apartment to tell Lucky, but she found a note saying that he was at his first Narconon meeting.
Okay, so Elizabeth thought that if she told him that she had slept with you, that he would go back to drugs, which actually he did anyway, so why didn't she tell him?
I don't know. Maybe she was trying to protect Lucky.
Okay, fine. Well, I'm gonna protect Lucky. I'm gonna tell him the truth. I'm gonna go find Lucky.
Don't you think if I could have what I would want my child with me? But Elizabeth says the baby would be better off with her and Lucky because it would have a family, the baby would be loved, happy, and safe. She's probably right. So I'm asking you, just leave things the way they are right now.
Lucky deserves to know the truth.
Lulu, hey, you got a minute?
Yes, absolutely. I need to talk with you.
Okay, if I can go first.
Sure.
I know I haven't been much of a brother this past year.
That's okay,
No.
Lucky.
No, it's not. Addiction is a selfish disease. Even when you're with people, you're not really there. I mean, I always thought about the next pill or score or how to get the money to get it.
But you're past that now.
Thanks to Elizabeth and our baby. I'm finally getting my life back, and I'm realizing that I've been out of touch with the people I love.
Are you sure that you're really happy with Elizabeth?
Stone Cold. Greetings. I'm just gonna get some munchies and then, you know what? I'm not even hungry. I'm just, imagine that. I'm just gonna go upstairs.
I need you to tell me how Lulu found out that I'm the father of Elizabeth's baby.
You're gonna be a daddy. That's
Spinelli! We went after the hostages. I trusted you. Now you need to tell me the truth.
Lulu found out about your impending fatherhood from me.
How?
Stan Johnson, the cyber control freak that rules Mr. Corinthos' systems, is actually Che 9000, an internet revolutionary, and he holds the jackal in contempt. So I decided to prove...
Just tell me how you found out about my child and who else knows.
Look, I just wanted to impress you with my cyber skills, okay? So I designed a search engine to pull your name off of any record of any system, okay? So I tested it on the hospital computer, and the paternity test for Elizabeth's baby came up saying that you were the father. And the blonde one was here with troubles of her own, and I tried to conceal the data from her, but she's really persistent and determined, and I'm kind of enthralled of her awesomeness, so that's how she found out.
Can you destroy the record?
The blonde one told me not to. I mean, look, even if I did, I mean, it doesn't change anything. You're still that baby's daddy.
I know that. But Elizabeth asked me to give up the child, and I told her that I would.
Okay, but, I mean, that's not really fair, don't you think? I mean, to Lucky, who thinks he's the father of the baby, and to, I mean, to Samantha, your own Samantha, who you shouldn't have cheated on. But since you did, I mean, she should know that you're having a baby with the other woman.
You're a part of this now, Spinelli, whether I like it or not. So I'm gonna have to trust you. Again. Elizabeth she didn't tell me I was the father until we were stuck in the elevator after the Metro Court exploded. Okay, and I was gonna tell Sam, but before I could, Sam told me that she can't have children.
Wait, but Sam wants a baby more than anything.
I know that. But Sam got shot last May because somebody was coming, you know, to get me, and the bullet did a lot of damage. She can't carry a baby.
That's really sad and awful.
And I don't want to hurt her anymore.
Understood. Okay, just be advised that the blonde one is really ticked off on her brother's behalf, and she's probably over there right now telling him that you're the father.
I understand that Lulu's angry, but I don't think she can do that to Lucky.
Maybe she should. Then you could, step forward and take your rightful place. I mean, everyone knows that you're not one to shirk responsibility or fail anyone that needs your help. And I mean, just think about it.
Sorry, it looks like you're in the middle of something really important.
Happy with Elizabeth. Why would you ask?
I don't know. You guys have just had some very serious issues.
She was able to get past some things I never thought would happen. I mean, I'm so grateful to Elizabeth.
A relationship is a two-way street, and Elizabeth has made some mistakes, too.
Not like mine. I mean, she hung in there while I was using pills. I lied, I cheated.
Yeah, well, Elizabeth isn't perfect, either.
No one is. No relationship is, not even mom or dad's. They went through some rocky times, but they were able to forgive because I got through them. That's why I'm so grateful to Elizabeth.
Don't you need to know the truth to forgive?
The truth about what?